so I haven't learned to walk around with a mic yet. I'm going to keep it on the stand. My name is Covin. Within a minute or two, you will realize that my left hand is trembling. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's. That's not the funny part. So Parkinson's is incurable, progressive, and the drugs stop working. So that kind of freaked me out. So I curled up in a ball for about a week, watching cop shows set in World War II England, where soldiers were coming home every episode who were blinded, burned, been without their families for 5 or 6 years. So I finally pulled myself together and said, this is your shit. Everybody's got shit. So then I started making a list of things that you could do if you have Parkinson's. Do you want to hear the list?
Yeah.
So the list starts with, I could be a bartender, specializing in James Bond martinis. All together,
Shake
and not stir. I could work at a wine bar. If I walk the wine glasses over to a table and they spill, they are over poured. I could work at as a massage therapist with deep tissue massage. I could make road signs, curbs ahead. I could work at a morgue. Every morning I'd go in and shake the bodies, make sure they're still dead. Let's talk about nipples. I'm a 3-year breast cancer survivor. I went through the whole 9 yards, chemo, radiation, surgery, mastectomy. One thing I didn't know when I started on this journey is that there's a new job specialty out there, especially in the breast cancer world. It's called a nipple tattoo artist. Turns out, you lose your nipple when you lose your breast. So a breast cancer surgeon in Baltimore hooked up with a tattoo artist and said, could you just tattoo them back on? And he said, sure, and started his practice. So when I talked to my plastic surgeon, I said, so I've done some research, and I found out that tattoo artists who start out as tattoo artists are better at this job than people who convert to being a tattoo artist. Do you know anybody? And he said, yeah, I do. His name is Vinny. So sure enough, so I contacted Vinny. Now Vinny is a rock star in the nipple tattoo business. It takes 6 months to get an appointment with him. Women come from all up and down the East Coast just to see him. So I called up Vinny and said, okay, what's the deal? And he said, send me photos. Now, you all may be used to sexting photos. I'm not. We had Polaroids. So I sent him photos, called him back, said, okay, so what's the deal? And he said, well, there are 3 things. He said, first, you're small. Okay, I have a mirror. It's not news to me. What does that have to do with nipple tattoos? And he said, well, it would take up 1/3 of your breast. That doesn't sound good. So what else? So he said, and you're at different heights. Yeah, okay, so I have an implant. It's now a perky 20-year-old breast. I had to look down the other side. It's now a perky 40-year-old breast. He said, it's like a car with its headlights out of alignment. The tattoo would emphasize the fact that you're different heights. That doesn't sound good. What else? He said, and you're pale. I said, pale? What does that have to do with anything? He said, well, we'd have to tattoo the other side too. Now one side has no feeling. One side, however, has lots of feeling. So I said, Vinny, I'm not looking for wet t-shirt contest nipples. So thank you very much. So I said goodbye to Vinny, but you can see his work on his website. I'm Carol Covin, that's all I've got. Thank you for that.